Hey, welcome back to the homestead. We're inside Jill's kitchen today, and we have rendered down tallow. If you don't know what that is, that's nothing more than beef fat that we picked up from meat market last week. Last week we did uh, leaf lard, but this is the tallow. And so all she's doing here is we've been roasting or cooking down the fat to uh, extract the liquid part of it. And right now she is um, trying to drain off some of the liquid fat, so that way we can strain it and jar it up. Here we have some completed jars of tallow, and down underneath is the pig lard. And this is shelf stable, and we are going to put this on the shelf. All right, I'll meet y'all outside. Okay, we're out here in front of the greenhouse. Today is November the 2nd, and today is the day that we turn our clocks back. So going forward, the time will be actually shorter. Daylight time will be shorter. So anyhow, we got shade cloth on the greenhouse. Maybe if my TV producer will pan over, this has to come off. And our average frost date around here is November the 4th. Doesn't look like that's going to happen in the next week or so, but nevertheless, that doesn't matter. We're just going to try to extend our growing season for as long as possible. We are in front of the greenhouse. These are my growing buckets. I had originally planted spinach in this one, and I had a squash plant in this one over here. And as you can tell, they're empty. This last week we had winds that were reaching 40 and 50 miles an hour, and it had these little cloth things on it um, that were supposed to protect the chickens from getting in it, but the winds picked them up and blew them off, and they got in both of these, and as you can see, voila, I have nothing now. Nevertheless, it's okay. I mean, we still have other stuff. This has been replanted in spinach. This has nothing in it now. Back here, we still have some squash that are producing and still blooming. So we're going to let this go as long as possible. As you can see, it's the daylight time is actually affecting the fruit of the squash. This one needs to come off. It's root. Away you go. But I mean, we got one right here that's ready to be picked. So that's awesome. Um, we have still have some lettuces. We hadn't harvested any of it yet, but it's getting time. We have my Tabasco plant right here. It's huge. We got peppers starting to turn, so that's awesome. We're going to make some homemade Tabasco sauce. We have garlic scapes. We have Swiss chard growing. We have my Anaheim, which I got a pepper that's turning red down there that needs to be picked. So that's awesome. Anyhow, let's come on back over here. And welcome to the jungle. Look at this. This is awesome. Look at all the this thing has actually just taken off like you wouldn't believe. This is 2 tomato plants. And I have an eggplant in there somewheres. And I have celery in here somewheres. But I mean, this thing has actually just taken off. It is loving the cooler weather for sure. Matter of fact, we may have some celery here to pick. We do.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that.
Oh.
Isn't that awesome? We'll have 2 celery plants. I got 2 of them here that needs to be picked. That's awesome. Homegrown, 100% non-GMO celery. It took a long time to grow it. This is actually my second picking off of these plants. So this is absolutely awesome. Absolutely. I mean, and these tomatoes are just loaded. I have loaded tomatoes in here, just waiting to turn green. So it's vital to go ahead and get the shake cloth off, so that way these tomatoes will go ahead and start turning. Yeah, we got some red ones right there. Isn't that awesome? Look how vibrant and green these things are. And this is all enclosed. No bees can get in here. That's why it's so important that whenever you grow something, that you're looking for open pollinated flowers, or plants rather. I mean, I have an eggplant in here. I don't have any eggplants, so this plant's going to come out. And then we have.
You have a flower on it.
I do have a flower on it.
Yeah, look, that one's going good.
Nope, it's still wanting to bloom. Anyhow, I'm disappointed about that, but that's okay. It's all good. Didn't get any eggplant, but that's all right. That's about how the year has gone. But somewheres I have a huge round tomato. I mean, look at this, y'all. Look at the fruit. Just waiting to turn green.
Red.
They are green. They need to turn red. They're waiting on them to mature. Let's see if we can go over. I want to show y'all the tomato I found. Look, here's some more right here. Look at this. Just awesome. These are going to turn yellow. They ain't going to turn red. They're going to turn yellow. Look at all these.
Oh, man.
They're just buried up in there. Just buried. I mean, we fumble with this very much more. Our hands are going to be green. Let me find that one tomato. I got a nice slicing tomato in here somewhere. Okay, we're on the other side of this plant, and this tomato is actually called a yellow pear tomato. This one's not quite ready yet, but that's the color that I'm looking for on these tomatoes. And everything is dusty from all the wind. We're supposed to get some rain today and tomorrow, so they're saying 4 to 8 inches. But here's my slicing tomato that I got in here. So it's still growing.
Look at that one.
There's another one.
Hey.
So that's awesome. I get some good slicing tomatoes before our first freeze. All right, I'm going to show you all the main garden, and then we'll wrap this video up. Okay, last video I came to you about, I was talking about supply chain. I'm inside my chicken coop, and I have one fixing to lay an egg here pretty soon. So that is my supply chain when it comes to fresh eggs. All right, this time I'll meet you in the garden. Okay, y'all. Y'all see my newest addition right there? I didn't even know that this new mama right here, this is her first time mama. I didn't even know she was laying on eggs. I don't even know if she even has any more eggs to lay on. But she hatched out one, and when I actually captured it yesterday, I think I got myself another little hen. But yeah, she's eating little worms and thriving, and I think maybe she might be 4 or 5 days old. All right, we're gonna go to the garden now. Hey, we're inside the garden, and welcome to the jungle again, my tomato jungle. And as I said in previous videos, this is my Jetstar row there, my paste tomatoes, and right over here is my plum or grape tomatoes. And I have a whole bunch of those that needs to be harvested. We're going to try and get that. We got rain coming in somewhere around about 4 o'clock. So yeah, we're going to get in here and get this knocked out. This shade cloth is going to come down. We don't want it to rip no more than what we got. Oh, we got some good. Look at this, y'all. Look how. Oh yeah, that one's a good one. Oh Lord, tastes like candy. I will be growing those again next year. But yeah, we're just going to start even earlier than what we did this year. And we over here in my okra patch. I did have a whole bunch more okra, but I'm steadily taking them down. I'm not going to do it in this video, but these dry ones right here, I'm going to show you all how to harvest them and to save them for seed for next year. So that way I don't have to grow this. But we got some okra to pick today. We'll get in here and get these picked and get them put up for the winter. Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, I think. Then there's one down here that needs to be picked. Yep, we got this one right here that needs to be picked. Oh yeah, we got some okra to pick today. We'll get that done. Over here to my left, I had some bell peppers. This shade cloth's got to come down today. And the wind is just doing a number. All this is wind burnt. But we got rain coming. We're supposed to get, I don't know, 3 to 6 inches of rain today. So this will help out. Hopefully we'll get some mature Notto Pino jalapenos. And if you're not familiar with that, that's just nothing more than a jalapeno without the fire. Because I be gringo. I can't handle the heat. Anyhow, all right, y'all. I got a lot of work to do, and a little bit of time. So we got rain coming, and we're gonna end the video here. So if you like the content that you are seeing, give me a thumbs up. Hey, if you hadn't subscribed, hit that like button and subscribe.